welcome to the vlog. I took some clips yesterday because I thought that I was going to film kind of a spend a work day with me, because I had stuff to do with the startup as well as stuff to do with the real estate business, but then the real estate stuff got canceled and the startup stuff became very we just got into such a good flow to get it all done. So I just have some clips of that, of me packing orders, which I have voiced over. And now I'm gonna talk to you guys. It is Saturday, so we're back with another little weekend vlog. I've already had some breakfast. My mom made me a cup of tea because I'm here this weekend for Father's Day. And I am going to get to work cooking and juicing and doing that sort of stuff. I don't think I'm gonna talk to you guys too much through the process because it's very self-explanatory, but I will show you, of course, and do the normal thing with the cooking videos. Yeah, today is going to be a little bit more cooking heavy, and then tomorrow for Father's Day there is the Canadian GP in Montreal, which we'll probably watch, and then my dad and I have a tee-off time for Father's Day, and there are some kind of randoms joining us, so hopefully they're okay because they're kind of intruding on my dad and my golf time, but fingers crossed that's okay. But it should be fun regardless. And yeah, and then we have dinner, which we need to figure out today what we're gonna do for dinner, and there's probably gonna be a trip to either Fortino's or Longo's or something to pick up some tasty treats and provisions for a nice Father's Day dinner for my dad. I am unwell. There is not... Okay. Hello. Welcome to my laundry room. I have finished step 1 of juicing, and we're now going, and I also made dinner or lunch. I'm now doing some laundry because I think this vlog is one of the first weekends in maybe 6 or 7 weeks that I haven't, that I've been here. Obviously in California I didn't work, but this is probably one of the first weekends I have in a very long time where I'm not working either or both days, and I am desperately behind on so many things. So this is probably going to be a little bit of getting my life together and working on organizing. My hair is disgusting. Don't look at it, please. So we got some laundry to do, and I put all of my socks and underwear into these delicate bags because I find that it helps me keep them, keep track of everything. And it also, when it comes to if I need to just if I want to throw like underwear or socks or something into the dryer, it just makes it easier. But anyways, I have a ton of laundry to do, so we're gonna get started. You can't really see the whole breadth, sorry. So what I'm going to start with is, I'm gonna start with athletic wear. And I kind of, the way I do this is I go from like fastest to dry to slowest to dry, so that by the time I get to the slowest to dry, the first batch, which is like fastest to dry, is usually at a point where I can like move it, or parts of it are already dry. So we're gonna start with athletic wear, aka golf wear. And I'm gonna do that right now. You guys don't need to hear me chat through this anymore. But also I wanna note, I'm going to separate my white athletic wear from all my other colors, because I didn't do that for a little bit, and now all of my white shirts are gray. Not like gray, but like gray. So I don't love that for me. And my big like thing with athletic wear mostly is to keep like textures together. So like leggings and workout shirts and sports bras and stuff I'll put together, or like a defined jacket. But then if I have like a windbreaker or something, then that's like a separate thing. So yeah, step one. Everything. All right, here we go. Wash everything on delicates, and because this is all darks, I use this, the Laundress dirt detergent. This is not sponsored, obviously, because I have like 3 followers. But if Laundress wants to like work with a gal, please, I'm obsessed. So delicate cycle for that, and then I'll come back and hang everything up. In the meantime, sorry, it's about to get loud in here. I'm gonna separate and work through what I want next, and I'm going to also take my clean laundry down and bring it into my bedroom. So let's do that. My bedroom is horrendously messy, and you're also precariously placed on my bed right now. So it's so dark in here. 1 second. Okay, you're a little less precariously positioned. So now when it comes to organizing my workout wear, we have to figure out what is hanging and what is not hanging. And why there's some stuff that's hanging is because I have found that if I fold my golf shirts, I forget about them, and they also get creases, and it's just not a good situation. So gotta separate. I'm just talking you guys through my organization because I feel like if I chat to you about it, then it's going to force me, it's gonna force me to get through it, which is what we need to get through this, because I gotta put laundry away and stuff. So like, this is hanging, and this is hanging. Skins fits everybody's t-shirt and define. The reason I hang my t-shirts up here is because I don't have a good system for my folding stuff. So we like to hang. We're a hanging household for that, even though some people I'm sure are gonna disagree. I would normally disagree too, but I don't have a good system, so it is what it is. Another thing that hangs here is set active dresses. Love these. They discontinued them. So sad. Okay. Short sleeve, we'll do that. See? Set active dress. And then I also have 2 different hangers. These are relics from high school when I lived in boarding school. And then I switched to velvet hangers. So I like to dry things on the like plastic grippy ones and then actually hang on the velvets because they're a little bit thinner and save more space. They're a little more aesthetic as well. So swap these. Okay, I'm gonna pull more laundry out. Okay. So this tank top is a fold. This sweater is a hope to fold, but might have to hang. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna get on with doing the rest of this sort of stuff. You guys don't need to hear me talk through every single piece of my process of organization. And I also have some parcels to open. I wonder if I want to do that separately or not. Well, I'll definitely show you like my windbreaker or my waterproof jacket. Okay, I'm gonna go do this. I'm not gonna time lapse you guys because there's a lot of time lapse in this video, but I will check back in a little bit once we are more organized. So we're definitely not organized. And this whole day is gonna be getting organized. Okay, so I have put away like 90% of my laundry, and I need to start putting away other stuff because every aspect of my life is a little bit chaotic right now. So I just washed out this jar. I gotta refill it. This moisturizer for the summer is my favorite. Just gotta dry the inside. Oh, I really am serving not good looks today. Anyways, this, I love that it comes in a refill, and you can usually pick it up during like L'Occitane has a lot of like sales and specials. Let's tilt you guys. So I got this on sale. It came in like a 2-pack, so you got the refill and then a fresh jar. My mom took the jar, I took the refill, and we both have it. So it's pretty good. Every time I like put away my laundry and stuff, I'm like always overwhelmed by how much stuff I have. I'm truly like, I'm so stressed out by it, and then I buy more stuff. And even though I've been doing like low spend the last couple months, I'm still so overwhelmed. It's gonna take definitely another few months of low spend to feel kind of normal about everything. Plus, also, I have so much stuff here that should be at my condo, and that's making it even worse, is like the multiples of things. Okay, there we go. Refilled. So cute. So cute. Okay, let's pop this away. What I'm also eating, I gotta put a bag in there. Okay, let's go get the bag. Such awkward angles. Okay, so I need to I gotta start putting my stuff away. But yeah, I really need to do like kind of the clear out of some things. So that might happen today. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'll show you guys the situation we're working with right now. So, flip you around. Okay, this is the closet at my mom and dad's house. And you can see I have all of these sweaters and stuff that I barely wear. but they're so nice. So what I'm wondering if I should do is if I should pack these into like vacuum sealed bags and like keep them. Then I have like a bunch of dresses and stuff. Some of these dresses, like this dress should be downtown. I have all 3 Sit Active dresses that should be downtown. I think these are like all my Melina and Rebel pants, and I gotta go through them. And I have like dresses for weddings, a Montpellier dress that really should not be hanging up. There's sweaters, more sweaters. These are all jackets. This whole section is sweaters. Then we have dress shirts. This little clump here is from my like high school uniform, which I definitely can get rid of, sorry, because the light is automatic. It goes on and off with some movement. Then we start to get in like white shirts. These are like all long sleeves, polos, short sleeves, tanks, and then like miscellaneous situations. And then at the bottom, obviously jackets, and then these are like all skirts, shorts, pants, jeans. And then this whole thing, ooh, I can zoom you out. Wait, you were zoomed in this whole time? What the heck? Okay. Sorry, team. Okay, somehow you got zoomed in. So, like, knitwear, sweaters. These are denim shorts, denim skirts. This is like, this is resort wear. This needs to not live here. This is all linen, poplin. These are my like go-to shorts. Thermals and tank tops and stuff needs to be organized. Undies, tights, socks. And then these drawers are just chaotic. So like you can see, I'm feeling very chaotic. And there's so much stuff in here that I don't wear, but I don't really want to get rid of because either it was expensive and it's good quality, it's just not my style at this particular moment, or I just don't have a lot of occasions to wear it. Like this dress, for instance, it's so beautiful. It's red, it's super cute, it's from Anthropologie. I wore it to my grade 12 like Christmas dinner. So in grade 12 for like senior year of high school, I lived in I went to boarding school. My school boards for just the last year, mandatory. You can board earlier, but the local kids, like what would be day students regularly, all board for just grade 12. And so for the grade 12 winter dinner, the Christmas dinner, that's what I wore. And I've worn it to like, when I used to go to like Christmas mass and stuff, I wore that then, and it's so cute and definitely an evergreen. It's just red, so it's like hard to wear, and I wonder if I should just pack it into a garment bag or something. And then same with a couple of things down here, like this All Saints jacket. So cute, just not really in style right now, but probably will come back at some point. Blazers. Oh my gosh, this old Aritzia blazer. This is Tallulah. Guys, a throwback Tallulah. Love that. Okay, but then like this blazer is Rugby by Ralph Lauren. This is my high school blazer. If you went to my high school, you will know what this is. But I'm not going to say it because I don't want to dox myself. So like little jackets here that are like, I could move to a different closet maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I have things that I don't wear right at this minute, but I will wear again in the future potentially. So I'm having this like struggle of what to do with it all, because it's like good stuff and I don't want to get rid of it yet, but I don't wear it. So I'm struggling. Anyways, that's like not a you guys problem, it's a me problem. But we might be filming a little closet reorganize soon. But anyways, okay, this laundry has gone off. I'm gonna hang it up and yeah, do another load. I gotta keep working through this. There's a lot of stuff to get through today. All right, let's pop you down and commence the time lapsing pretty much. 90% of my laundry, if not more. So, did a shower, did a little everything shower, and my skin looks a little red just from, oops, my skin still is a little like sensitive from putting on cream and stuff, but I thought I would open the parcels I have. I'm going to do a formal haul for one of them, so I'm going to just quickly show you guys and I'll talk more about it in a haul. But really wanted to share my new anorak. I also want to try it on because if it doesn't fit, then I want to go return it today because I live walking distance from a Lululemon, which is very convenient. And I wouldn't say it's super dangerous just because the Lululemon doesn't really have an amazing selection. Like they have a lot of like the Swiftly like long sleeve, short sleeves. They've got a lot of aligned stuff, but for kind of what I want from Lululemon, which is like golf gear, anoraks, that sort of stuff, they don't really have a very big selection all the time. So I still do a lot of my shopping online. I'll pop in every once in a while to see what they have, but like I really just do it. But I mostly use the store to facilitate my returns. So I don't know, I don't think they love that, but like I love that. Anyways, here we go. This is what I picked up from Lulu. This is the stretch waterproof hiking half zip pullover. I got it in a size 6 because I want to be able to A, pop sweaters underneath it, B, I really need enough room to swing my golf swing or like tennis or something. So I definitely needed enough room for that. Plus it needed to be big enough to comfortably cover my body. So let me just shuffle back. This is what it looks like. Should be okay. Seems good. I like it. Also, why I got an anorak, because, okay, so anoraks are not super convenient. However, I find because they have less seams and the zipper is only like half or sometimes even a quarter, they tend to be more windproof than other options. This one does have venting in it, so it is kind of specifically made for like a little bit warmer weather, but it's still like kind of for like windproofing purposes. I really prefer like less seams, less zippers, even though these are like the flat sealed zippers that are waterproof. Still sometimes it still comes through. So I got this, and also for like California and stuff, I think this will be great to layer for going out to walks and eating outside because it is like one piece. So got that. I'm happy. It fits. We're good. Second piece, it's one order, but it got shipped separately. This is from the Bay. Now, like I said, I'm hoping this is okay because my last order from the Bay got messed up. And they sent me the completely wrong size of they sent me the wrong item and like the wrong size, and then the girl that was helping me was like, you can just like repurchase it. And I'm like, how can I repurchase something that's sold out and I like wanted the last one? But this one so far, okay. So this is the Marikai midi dress from Faithful the brand. It's a size medium. I have this in black too, in a size small, but the medium was all they had left. So what I noticed from the small is that this smocking is like really quite tight, so I think it honestly should be okay, kind of regardless. And then I really hope that these are okay. Hope this is okay. I picked up some colorful dresses as well, not just my normal white, because I kind of felt like for work I don't always want to wear like white, and sometimes, ooh, these look right, sometimes it's too hot to wear black. Literally, like it's too hot. Yes, okay, everything is right. Okay, these are all from Faithful the brand, but the reason I have been picking up so many is because the Bay has been having quite good clearance recently on Faithful the brand stuff. So these dresses are normally like $200-300, but I've been able to get them for like $100, which is pretty good. So this is the jean dress, and I got this in black when you guys see the video in my summer dress haul. It came in black, but it was like a double XL, which in this front section really didn't work out for me. So I got the pink stripe on sale. I would have preferred the blue stripe, but they didn't have the blue stripe, so we got the pink stripe. Maybe the blue stripe is in my future, who knows. But Faithful the brand is like my new like summer dress kind of obsession. I mean, I'm still obsessed with Ref as well, but this guy Faithful is up there. It kind of gives what I want it to give. It's all like cotton linen stuff, and it's just cute summer dresses, so it's a vibe. And then I got this yellow dress. It's like a yellowy orange color, which I really love. This is the Alboa mini dress. This is in a size small, and it's just short. This kind of smocking situation is very similar to the Sunday Best matinee dress and like dress group. There's like one with short puffy sleeves, there's like a mini dress, there's like a tank top version. So it's kind of like in kind. They're very similar looks, very similar vibes. This one, adjustable straps, it's cute. This is short. This is probably not what I'm going to wear to work for a lot of clients. I will do it for like my friend and stuff like that, but I probably wouldn't wear this like with other clients that I'm not friends with, just because it's a little inappropriate to wear such a short dress. But because it like when you bend over to do the lock boxes, it's like. But then again, I wear mini skirts, so I don't know. I guess it depends on how I'm feeling and like who the client is and like what the situation entails. But yeah, this was cute. I might wear this to my friend's birthday. She's having her 28th birthday next Friday, so I might wear that then with like heels and stuff. We'll see how warm it is. It's been kind of cold recently, so it's 50-50 on that. But yes, if you guys want to see more in depth, there will be a video coming on those dresses with like a try on and that sort of stuff. I also think what I'm going to do is do a summer styling video and put together like 100 outfits. That's my goal. My goal is 100 outfits, and like make a styling video. I haven't made one for a really long time. They are a little like time intensive to make and time intensive to edit, but they're super fun. So I want to do that. I just like really need the time. And like I said, this whole premise of this video is this is like truly my first weekend in a hot minute that I haven't had client showings. And one, I'm like really stressed out about the fact that I don't have client showings this weekend, but it's Father's Day, so we specifically didn't book anything this weekend because pretty much everybody, myself included, have plans with their dads and their families. But also, like, I can't work every single weekend and like every single week. It's like recipe for burnout. And I was like, but I still feel guilty about it. I'm like, we definitely could have, like, I could have snuck something in, I could have figured something out, I could have like shown someone. But I gotta remember that, like, I cannot work myself like I can't work myself every single day. And especially because, like, I'm technically still like filming and I should edit and like that sort of stuff as well today. So I still have like work to do. I'm just like, I have clients right now, like active real estate clients, and then that puts me always into this, like, in real estate, it's like feast or famine, right? If you're working or if you're closing, you're getting paid, but if you're not working, or even if you're just like showing people, you're not getting paid, so you don't have an income. And so for me, when I have clients that are like listing and then buying, or buying and listing, and I have like a 2-month period where I know that if I work for 2 months and like at the end of the 2 months there's a commission check coming, I'm like full steam ahead. I want to get it done. But everybody is off this weekend. So I'm off this weekend, and it's just like, it feels so weird. And especially because with, you know, golf season and stuff, I have been like golfing throughout the week, so I have been getting breaks and I have been taking like time. It's just been at like weird points. Instead of on a Saturday, it's on a Tuesday afternoon or something like that, and it's like kind of throwing me off. But yeah, I have to remember that it's actually okay to take like a weekend every once in a while to myself, but it feels weird after like working go for so long. Yeah, and that's just like the truth about, like, not the truth, but like that's just like my perspective being in like a sales role in a kind of more like hustle industry, where it's like you live and die by your own work and your own merits. Because if you don't close a deal, you don't get paid, right? I'm not paid like by showing or whatever. So it's like my goal is to show my clients as many properties as it takes to get them sold, but to actually like hone in on what they want, so that I'm showing them like slam dunks as fast as possible. If that makes sense, like to show them what they want as quickly as possible, or like have that like property that they want come up as soon as possible. So, but it's like hard, and so much of it is just like chance. And like if you have a really motivated set of clients, like I've had a really motivated set of clients that had like 30 days, or I had a client that once they like flipped in, they were like 2 weeks ready to go. But it's just like, it's hard, and every client is different and every deal is different, and literally the market we're in right now is so crazy. So it's just like a lot of just like reminding myself that it's a process, and I'm like, I want to just like go. I want them in, I want them happy, I want them done, I want to move on, because I also have been like hit with a lot all at once, and I just want to start that, like, you know, when you have a lot of things, you can only deal with like so many, and I just like want to get through things like the startup. So like the startup is a little bit busier now, things are picking up, and with real estate things are picking up, and it's just like all at once, and it's great. But like especially with real estate, there's only so much time I have. So what I would really like is to start getting things, you know, moving through the process, and have the processes kind of start to like stagger. And you know, right now I'm doing a lot of like initial like listing presentations and preparation and all of that, and what I really want to be doing is getting, you know, one of like listing presentation preparation, get it on the market, listing presentation preparation, get it on the market, you know. So it's like, or you know, do listing presentation, then the sellers go into preparation, and then I can work on the next one while they go, and then while they're in preparation it's on the market. And but that's not what's ended up happening. It's all kind of like blending together, so I'm learning to manage that. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But I did sort of clean my room today, and I feel a lot better about that. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to take you guys to the grocery store because it's going to be very like go, go, go. We get everything done, but I will probably show you guys the cooking. So I gotta get on with the rest of my day, but now I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired. I still have to hang up laundry. Struggles. Not really a struggle, but like I don't really want to like hang up more laundry. Yeah, I gotta push through. Gotta get the domestic chores done today because there's no other time. Okay, let's do the damn thing. Okay, we are back in the kitchen. I am now gonna prep dinner, and I kind of like have an idea of where to go with this, but not quite. So we'll see. Anyways, we're doing Greek style food, or like Greek inspired food tonight. So I need to make a marinade for a sort of like baked lamb. It's kind of be like more lamb souvlaki flavor profile wise, but then we're gonna bake it because we don't have a grill. And then I'm gonna do a Greek salad, and then we're gonna do grilled halloumi. We have naan instead of pita, just because we all prefer the texture of naan more. And there's that. So I'm gonna get going. I gotta multitask a few different things, but it should all be good. It should all work out. And I'm gonna just point you guys down so you can see the chopping board and stuff, and yeah, narrate where it needs to be narrated.
The first thing I'm going to start with is washing and slicing all my vegetables. I have heirloom tomatoes and a like English cucumber, and I've cut this on an angle, the cucumber, to make just like a wider base. And I'm making kind of like a Greek salad, but I'm going to make it look super aesthetic because it is for Father's Day. So try to make everything a little bit nicer, class up the joint a bit, just mix things up. So slicing everything, and I'm trying to keep everything similar in width. Obviously not doing a great job on the cucumber side, but that's okay. I'm then laying everything out onto the bottom of my plate, and I'm alternating the colors of the tomatoes. Then on top is the cucumbers, and then I'm going to slice some Kalamata olives in half and pop those on top as well, and then crumble some feta cheese on top. After the feta cheese is crumbled on top, I just season it with a little bit more salt and pepper, just so there's a little bit extra, and there will be seasoning going into the dressing as well. So don't worry, it's just a little extra, just so that everything is even and there's enough of it. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going to make a marinade for the pork. So I'm starting with some lemon juice, lemon zest. I decided to not juice the lemon because I needed the lemon juice for the next day, and I wanted to use fresh lemon juice for brunch. So I just used this like pre-made lemon juice, then zested everything and added some salt and pepper to taste. I like to use flaky salt for my seasonings for some reason. Then I added some olive oil, and then I topped everything off with sour cream. You can adjust the quantities as per taste. This is just kind of how I like to make it. And then I added some Italian seasoning because it has, you know, like tarragon, oregano, and all of that sort of stuff in it, kind of easy without having to think about anything. I then put some crushed garlic into it and poured that over top of the pork. Mix that all up, and then I let that sit before popping it into the oven, and it sort of braised itself. You can also grill it as well. After that was marinating, I moved on to make my salad dressing, which is olive oil, white wine vinegar, salt, pepper, oregano, and tarragon, and just mix that together, equal-ish parts on the olive oil and the vinegar. But of course, everything is like just eyeballed to taste. I then sliced some naan. This is garlic naan. And then I was going to heat that up. And yeah, after all of that, I kind of like to dress my salad almost at the last minute. Now, you can dress it whenever you want. I just like a little bit less time marinating because I feel like with all the salt and everything, it can get very like it can draw out a lot of moisture from it, which I don't particularly want. But that's again like a personal preference on how I like my salads. And then I dished everything out while the pork was braising. It takes a really long time for the pork to braise, and if I had actually been thinking about it, I would have just done it properly. And that was it. I forgot to show you guys the finished product. But anyways, we're moving on to the next day, where I am making myself a cup of tea and getting brunch going. I made my dad eggs benedict with smoked salmon, which is technically an eggs royale, I believe. So the way I do everything, again, everything is super like eyeballed, but as you can see, it comes together. So how I do this is I just start my water, then I poach 4-minute eggs, and while the eggs are poaching, I make a quick hollandaise sauce, which is 1 lemon worth of juice, then kind of an eyeballed amount, like maybe like a 1/4 cup of butter, and then 2 egg yolks. That's it. And it was super tasty, and 10 out of 10 recommend making eggs benny for brunch because it's always great wow factor.
Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. Well, for me, welcome back to the vlog. For you guys, it's just picking up. I did not film yesterday, sorry, which is Sunday, Father's Day. We made my dad brunch, and then my dad and I went golfing. So I'll insert some footage from that, just from like TikTok and stuff. But today, my mom and I went to the Chinese grocery store and to Costco, and we picked up a whole bunch of food, and we've just spent the afternoon prepping all of that, and I made us some pineapple matcha lemonade, which I'm finishing now. We have like giant boxes of mango and like giant papayas and stuff everywhere that we need to deal with as well. But my mom put all of the meat and stuff away from Costco because she like divvies it up and freezes it. And I prepped some juice and lunch for tomorrow. And now we're gonna go for a little walk because it's a little bit cooler, but the sun is still out and it has a lot of heat. So it's like that perfect kind of like walk temperature. You're not gonna get too hot, you're not gonna be too cold. We're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna come home. For dinner tonight, we are making, it's not really satay, but it's like satay marinade on pork. And then we're gonna make coconut rice and a like mango salad, which I'm very excited for. It'll be very tasty. We have gone for Singaporean food since coming back, and the freaking restaurant was sold out of like almost everything. They were sold out of like teh tarik, kopi tarik, chicken rice, like so many things. And so we got nasi lemak, which was like good. The coconut rice was 10 out of 10, but did not fill the craving for like chicken rice. And so I might this weekend go to Kin, which is a Thai place, and in Thailand there's like, they have chicken rice, Hainanese style chicken rice as like a street food, and they sell it during their brunch menu, so I might go do that. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go for a little walk, and then I don't know, probably finish work and do the rest of what we gotta get done. But I'll show you guys clips and stuff. I meant to show you guys what I cooked yesterday, but I didn't. I'm so sorry. So this is not gonna be as cohesive on the camera, but there is iPhone footage, which will get spliced. Don't worry, I'll also show you. But yeah, okay, let's go walk.